Yeah, Jim, can you see it now? I was asking you questions and you weren't answering, so I assumed something was going on. Is it coming across good now? Had nobody watching, so I think the algorithms have kicked me off. I don't think I'm going to have much luck getting people to watch the channel because of the algorithm now. I noticed that. Have to figure out how to do something different, I guess. That was not good. Just drug it off the plate. All right, I'm going to leave that. These are... I'm going to leave that the way it is. Looks good. I think these were over polished by the last sharpener. What's everybody up to today? I'm sharpening pet grooming shears for 2 different mobile dog groomers. I've got 13 pair to do today, plus clipper blades. Hope y'all hit that thumbs up button. It does help our little channel grow here on YouTube. We get a little bit of income off of it. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. Appreciate y'all hitting that thumbs up. We are Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. League City is halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. We sharpen salon, barber, and pet grooming shears, clipper blades, sewing scissors, industrial scissors, medical scissors, and just about any kind of knife. These are Gib Gator pet grooming shears. And I left them a little rough. I think the last sharpener polished them. And I don't think they need to be polished. They're not salon shears. The dog groomer wants it to catch the hair and not push. And these were pushing big time. Those feel pretty good. Oh yeah. All right, I did a dry tissue test off camera. Well, let's see how it cuts hair. And if you were here at the beginning, they were not cutting hair at all. They were folding. Those are nice and crisp now. So these are ready to go back to the dog groomer so she can make those puppies pretty. Do a little lubricant on them. I think I got them too tight. I think they're still too tight. I think that's good. Have I ever messed up while sharpening? Yes, I have. I have broken scissors in the past. I think I've broken, in 10 years, I think I've broken 3 pairs. Sometimes the handles need to be bent, and sometimes they'll break, and I have to replace them. There's that one. All right, let's do some buttercut curved. You know, those are not cutting bad. I don't consider myself a master by any means. Mastery is a journey, not a destination. You know, those are cutting really good. They may be a little gritty. Well, Billionaire, I appreciate you watching, and I appreciate the very kind words. I appreciate y'all watching out there. I hope you hit the thumbs up button. Help the algorithm out. Help our channel out. We do mail-in sharpening from all around the United States. Thank you, sir. I appreciate y'all watching. Oh, you know what? That's 1,000. That's correct. We're sharpening pet grooming scissors, pet grooming shears. These are curved pet grooming shears. John, these are just my leftover disc from my flat hone. On the flat hone, I'm only using about that much of each plate, so this amount of abrasive is never even touched. So I save them, and then I wrap them around a piece of PVC pipe, 1-inch PVC pipe, and they make a great hone for the curved shears. If that makes sense to you. Nice, Jim. Looking forward to seeing everything. John, you saw that was I'd do a 600 and then 1,000. That's as far as I go with the pet grooming shears. All right, they feel pretty good. Let's put them back together and see if they cut. Like I said, they weren't cutting really bad. They may have been a little grippy. Maybe. It is getting warm in the shop. I'm going to have to turn the fans on. And then it's going to be really noisy. You know, I can turn that off while I'm not on the flat hone because we're not kicking up any dust at this point. I hope you are having a good day wherever you're at out there. That simple green extreme is very slick. All right, feels good. Oh, it feels great. Let's see how they cut. Try them at the tip first. Look at that. Like butter in the middle, at the back. So here's another pair that she can use to get the puppies pretty. I'm gonna buff it just a little bit more on the flat hone. I felt like I felt something at the tip there. Could have been a micro burr. I'm not sure, but I felt something. Feels clean. They were kind of crunchy before. No, those are cutting great. Crisp. Okay, so that's another pair done. We've got 2 more of this batch, then I'm going to be taking a break. I've got 10 more pairs to do. I didn't oil them, did I? So this is one of my local dog groomers. So 2 more pairs of curves. And these are not cutting through the tip. Now watch that. See them fold that hair? They're not cutting very well. They're right there, right at the tip. They're folding. All right, so we got to fix them. And I got a mess out here and my dogs are whining. What's wrong? Kimmy, what's wrong? I appreciate you 116 people out there watching. Tell me where you're watching from. Love to hear from you. We're Sharpen Right Services. We're located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. We sharpen salon, barber, pet grooming shears, clipper blades, sewing and industrial scissors, medical scissors, and just about any kind of knife. Willie, thanks for watching in Vancouver. How's the weather in Vancouver? It is very warm here in Texas. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up. Steve, thanks for watching from the UK. Rainy? Well, Washington. Isn't it always raining in Washington? Let me turn that dust collector on. Move my light over here. Next month will be our rainy month here in Texas. The tip is where the issue is. Well, we get a lot of rain here on the Gulf Coast of Texas. Hurricanes, so we got a few more months and that'll be hurricane season. All right, I'm gonna leave these a little rough. So I'm just gonna try to buff them just a tiny bit. I'm gonna stop at 1000 grit and just touch it up a little bit. We'll get floods in April. not what I wanted. All right. So I left these a little grippy. I didn't polish them out. So these were not cutting at the tip. And that would be irritating for the dog groomer doing precision work around the dog's face. Especially in these curved shears, they're doing detailed work. So let's work the ride lines with our handy dandy curved ride line maker from Ray Pope up in Indiana. Sorry, out of the camera shot there. Work that tip a little bit because that was where the problem was. Turn that off. Guys, I'm gonna have to turn the fans on. I'm getting ready to sweat in here. I know it's just more noise on the camera. Something moved. All right, feels pretty good. Looks great. Looks very good. Well, I appreciate y'all watching me. Looks good. Hey, Vinny. What's going on in Reno? Folks, y'all subscribe to my channel, but also subscribe to the Knife Guy. That's Vinny. He's in Reno, Nevada. He's another sharpener. He does mail-in sharpening also from around the country. Check out his YouTube channel. Warren, there's another sharpener, honed by Jones. He's in Carson City. Let me go back to Ruben. Would you consider the bevel on scissors easier to do, the steel edge angle, or difficult because of the hollow grind? I'm not sure I exactly understand your question. I mean, a convex edge is harder to do than a beveled edge shear, if that's what you're asking. Sharpen the blade on a cordless shaver. No, you're better off just buying new blades for those cordless shavers. Y'all also subscribe to Warren, honed by Jones, and there's also Home Spark Sharpening. His gym is in Aurora, Illinois. Please subscribe to his channel. Please subscribe to Honed by Jones and Vinny the Knife Guy. Please support all of us sharpeners from around the country. We're all small business guys, so we need every penny we can get and all the support we can get online. Yeah, I've got a ton of shears. I had 13 pairs of shears to do, and I've done 12 clipper blades already this morning, and I've got 12 more to do by the end of the day. It's going to be a very long day for me. All right, those are not cutting at the tip still. So I'm going to have to come back to these. I don't know what is going on here. So the same problem. Well, still not cutting at the tip. There you go, folks. The last 3 comments are from the 3 sharpeners on here. Check out their YouTube channels, check out their websites. Alright, I'm just gonna do a quick, I'm not gonna move the camera. What I'm doing is I'm going back on that flat hone and putting another edge on it. Sometimes these curved shears get jacked up at the tip. No, still not cutting. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to those. So we're gonna put those aside. I got one more pair. And I'm not sure if they're bent or what's going on with those. These are the same thing. They're not cutting well at the tip. I'm going to get these done, and then I'm going to go get some lunch. I am starving. I can feel a rough spot with the marker. Looks good. Right. Looks good. Looks good. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all hit that thumbs up button. Hope you subscribe to our channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We do mail-in sharpening from all around the United States. All right, so now we need to work the ride lines. That was 600 grit, now we're going to 1,000. The most difficult thing that I sharpen, I mean, there's lots of things that are super hard to sharpen that I don't sharpen, but the hardest thing I have that I sharpen is clipper blades. They're just a big pain in the butt. Cutler. I trained with John Kuipers at Wicked Sharp Shears in Jupiter, Florida. If you will go to my homepage here on YouTube, and I believe it's under the community section or the post section, one of the tabs. I've got a list. If you go down that those posts, there's a list of sharpeners that I recommend. It just depends on what part of the country you're in. Cutler, go to my website, sharpenright.com, and send me an email, and I'll send you some information on, and I'll give you some pointers to who to talk to. For what it's worth. Okay, he's going up in his price. But I think I spent $4,500, I don't know, 7-8 years ago. It's not cheap, but keep in mind that includes the machine and all the stuff to get started. That's just not for training. That's for the machine also. That's for the Wolf Industries Hirito. And that's $3,500 just by itself. It's not cheap to get into this business. Knives are the easiest to sharpen, and the cheapest. No, that $6,500 should include the machine also. If you look at his website, Wicked Sharp Shears, he talks about the machine. That includes the machine. I'm located in League City, Texas. League City's halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. Yeah, talk to John. He's a good guy. Now keep in mind the Hirito flat hone is pretty expensive by itself. I don't know if you can talk to Wolf Industries. I don't know what they charge, if they give you a deal if you buy the machine directly from them or not. Those feel good. Okay, they were not cutting at the tip. So let's see them now. Oh yeah, baby. Look at those. Those are cutting great now. So those are done. I need to go back and fix that other pair. I don't know why. I've done something wrong on them, but I've got to go have some lunch. I'm about to drop. I do intermittent fasting, and I have not eaten anything since 6 o'clock yesterday. So I'm 18 hours in, and I've got to have something to eat. So there's another pair. I've got 10 more pair to do, or 9 more pair, 10, 8 more pair to do, sorry. And I may come back on later on after lunch. Yeah, Cutler, shoot me an email from my website, sharpenright.com, and we'll talk a little bit. Y'all have a great day. I may come back on later. I hope y'all join me. Y'all take care.